All right, hello, my lovely and beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, of course, I'm Rachel Navy, aka Villagio Strega, here with your September general reading. Now, keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, so it will not resonate for everyone. So if you're a cross-watcher, just be mindful of that as well. So, but take what does and leave the rest, of course. And, of course, if you like a free personal reading from me, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, you can find me over on Villagio Strega. It'll actually be Thursday this evening at 8 p.m. at the time I'm doing this. And it's a good time. Usually a fun little show for everyone. And usually some really great people show up along the way there as well. Now, this month I'm doing things a little bit different. In that I am looking at your purpose, like what's the overall purpose, overall energy's purpose for the month, things you really need to work on, in other words, or things you really need to pursue. This month here, Sagittarius, looking at your wealth situation, which includes your money, career, finance, as well as your general abundance, your general wealth in life. And then, of course, I'm taking a look at your romance situation. So whether you're single and looking or not looking even, and good for you if you're not, or coupled up already and just want to kind of sit with the energy of the relationship, I'm going to clarify it, of course. I've got the Tarot of the Divine deck out I'm working with for the first major 3 cards. And then I have the Golden Art Nouveau by Yoshi, of course. Brought the Tarot Familiar out just to clarify anything a little bit deeper that needs to happen that way. And then I'll finalize your reading here, guys, with an Archangel card. See what else Spirit wants you to know. It usually recaps everything and summarizes it all rather nicely. So I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to click like and subscribe and share. Please do. Because I do like doing this for you guys. I do like being here, being present. Took a little time off to get my butt back into grad school here. And things are finally leveling out so I can sit and really enjoy my time doing this again. So let me know what you think in the comments below. We got 2 coming out for your love life. Very interesting. Ooh. Okay. Sagittarius. Good to see you guys again. Let's talk. 9 of Cups energy is your general purpose. Is your overall energy, what it is you need to be working on, what it is you need to be considering. And really and truly, I got a stronger sense, guys, that this month it may be more about your heart space. It may be more about your emotional self-care or communication even in the long run of things here for you guys. But for now, let's focus on the 9 of Cups energy, which is your it's your wealth. It's really your emotional wealth and having the ability to ask for more. It's your wish fulfillment card. What you're recognizing here, this is a great little story too, for the mythological component to this card's energy. I forget who they are exactly. It's Arabic, obviously. Maybe it's Southeast Asian. He is in drag, right? And she, of course, is madly in love with him, like this. But here's the kicker. He's in drag because he'd always tried to pursue her. He's a prince who had always tried to pursue this woman because he just thought she was the most beautiful thing ever. And along the way of pursuing her, because she kept denying him, he discovers that she prefers women. And so in an effort to kind of meet her halfway of things, he starts showing up and drag for her, if only to be with her. So good for him. A for effort on that. I'm not saying to go dress and drag by any means, unless that's your thing here, Sagittarius. But nonetheless, it's about compromising. It's about seeing the bigger picture of things and really truly going halfway, meeting people halfway with things, or adjusting. Adaptation here could also come into play for you guys, because that is going to be the key to your success, it looks like, this month. Now, your general wealth, you've got the Magician card. Anything you want, you can manifest right now. You've got all the tools. Spirit's got your back. You've got the knowledge, the wisdom. This is Cinderella and her pumpkins, of course. Fairy godmother time. You've got the knowledge and the wisdom, all the tools you need to manifest what it is you desire. So if you're manifesting, if you're vibrating on that level here, Sagittarius, that I can't do this because, if you got a lot of becauses in your life because you're not willing to adapt, right? You're not willing to compromise. Here's some Sagittarius, then that's what you're going to keep manifesting. If you're like, nope, I've got this, I'm confident about it, I believe in it, here's my intention with it, here's what I have to work with, you're going to manifest the F out of that. And let's just leave it there until we go to clarify. Moving forward, we've got your relationship status, right? Got the Ace of Swords, along with what came out as the Eight of Swords. Something needs to be clarified. Whether you're in the relationship or you're, I think this is one of each. This is in the relationship. This is you not in the relationship. So let me just look at them separately for a moment, and then I'll put them together, right? In the relationship, Ace of Swords, better communication, clarity in a situation, new thoughts, new ideas coming your way. You're going to cut that knot, right? That's been binding. That's been holding things up. Okay, I can put them together now. Holding things up. So there's some clarity coming through. But that clarity has to do with, Sagittarius, your own self-worth, your own beliefs, your own self-limiting beliefs. That donkey skin they're wearing is out of, like, this is what I know. This is what I'm comfortable with. I'm used to people making fun of me. I'm used to being the underdog. Oh, I'm used to being victimized. Oh, I'm used to being scapegoated. It's what I know kind of energy. It's what you're believing. You're doubting yourself because of it. If you take that donkey skin off, if you start removing those self-limiting thoughts, remember what I said here, you got to adapt a little bit. You got to compromise a little bit. But you already have what you need to manifest what it is that you want there, Sagittarius. So if you start removing the blockages, removing those thoughts that bind you, and you start changing your inner dialogue, you start changing your own self-talk, then, of course, something beautiful is going to happen. And it's not just about your own self-love, but it's going to be others seeing the reflection of that in themselves and saying, like, okay, now I see the true Sagittarius. What took them so long? Or why couldn't we communicate this to each other sooner kind of energy? That's going to draw in that relationship you've been desiring. Rather than the limiting self-talk, the insecurities is really what I'm gathering from that, with either the relationship you're in or the fear of actually having a relationship. I had a lot of cards just come out here because I'm thinking two directions at once. I'm thinking your love life. I'll have to shuffle these. And I'm thinking your purpose here. But they're connected. Let's give it a good shuffle. That's one. One more. Thank you very much. Okay. Clarify 9 cups, please. Okay. Six of Swords came out. Along with the Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot, beautiful, and the Hangman energy. Right. Why? Because you're going through some sort of spiritual awakening. That's what's going on. You're coming to the realization this month here, Sagittarius, that not only has what's been holding you back from pursuing your best life, from maybe pursuing your belief, your dreams, or what you're passionate about, is really you, right? You've got the Six of Swords energy. Some of you are relocating. Some of you have that voyage with baggage kind of element going on. It may be about the relationship. That may be the baggage. It may be that self-talk. That might be the baggage. But either way, as you're moving forward, or you're moving to a new destination, or even if you're just going on vacation for a minute, having a little time away, a little mental break, there's going to be those there to guide and help you. It looks like some of you have like children involved, or some sort of element where there's caring for others with this, and it's like you have to bring, it's not something you can just say like, okay, I'm going on, a 2-week retreat by myself in like the Congo or Ecuador or someplace. It's not like you can just take off fully. It's that you need to just change the environment, change the vibration, change those thoughts, talk it out with others, while you still deal with and manage what it is you're dealing with, because you're adapting, you're changing something. Yeah, spiritual awakening, hangman energy, you got to change your perspective. Right? Doesn't that self-limiting belief make you change your perspective when you say, wait a minute, I don't have to believe this anymore, and neither do they. That's why they treat me this way, or that's why I can't go out and date, or whatever it is here, Sagittarius, is because you need to change your perspective. You need some time out. You need that moment of pause in order to gain that perspective and that wish fulfillment card. And that, of course, is what makes you the victor, right? Which is what the Chariot card energy is about. Chariot card is Cancer. Chariot card, you could be dealing with a Cancer energy here for sure. But that is that moment of pause and reflection, of the weighing of the pros and cons, that brings things back into balance, brings harmony back into both yourself and your relationship. And to top it all off, there may be a gift of finance helping you out along the way here. So if you're worried, like, I can't take time off from work, or I can't leave this situation because I don't have enough money, something along those lines, it's one of those things where it's its own reward, is really what this is indicating to me. Sagittarius, it's its own reward to say, I need help right now, and I need to change my energy. I need to change my focus. And that's what brings you the abundance. So this is not just tangible coins. This is not just the new opportunity of which the Ace of Coins truly represents. This is also the opportunity for maturity, for personal growth, is really what I'm feeling with that in that particular instance. Because again, you're adapting, you're changing, but you're also wish fulfilling. You're recognizing, like, hey, this is what I believe in. This is what I really want now. I have to let go, again, of those things, those beliefs that are holding me back. And when you do, that's its own abundance. Clarifying the Magician is the Four of Wands and the Page of Swords. Not surprised to see either one of those out here at all right now. Along with the Seven of Wands. Heck yeah. Why? Why is this coming out on the Magician? Because you're finally taking a stance. You're finally saying, like, no, this is what I want. This is what I believe in. I mean this. I'm willing to compromise. I'm willing to negotiate, but I'm still going to stand firm. I'm still going to stand my ground. There's new ideas. There's new thoughts kind of brewing in your head. You're ready to take action. They're just not completely formulated yet. And you're celebrating in anticipation of change. That's what the Four of Wands is about. It's saying, I know, I realize now the error of my ways, and I can make this happen. This can also be a card of marriage. Maybe letting go of those insecurities opens up the possibilities to marriage now, too, for those of you who have been waiting for that. Yeah, beautiful energy coming out here on the clarification of the Eight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Got the Emperor energy, beautiful. Got the Page of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So just when you thought things were at their lowest, right? Just when you thought, oh, this is hopeless, I can't do it anymore. In comes those messages of love. In comes that playful energy. This is also like childhood, youthfulness, excitement in your life. Something new and emotionally fulfilling. You see that again. What's your purpose? Live it up. Live it up. Sagittarius, you're meant to live it up. You're meant to have fun. You're meant to let go of the woe is me and start living a life again. I'll be dealing with an authority figure, though. Got to watch this energy. This is Aries. This is about structure. This is about civilization. This is in your romance sector. So there may be a controlling issue going on. There may be a control freak, or you yourself have to let go of control of the situation or the relationship. Maybe because of those insecurities, you tend to be a little possessive or a little too clingy, something along those lines, or there may be issues of house and home being involved, where you invest your time as well. I'm saying that too because you get the Ten of Pentacles. That's also, if the relationship has been struggling, if you've been stressed and feeling like lack of self-worth, maybe it's an unemployment situation, maybe it's something like you feel like you weren't doing all that you could in the relationship, and it affected your finance affected the relationship. This is the end of a struggle, right? Why? Because you're manifesting it. You're changing your vibration, Sagittarius. Again, to say, I can do this. I am worth this. I am worthy is another key thing I want you to keep telling yourself. And in fact, I want you to keep telling yourself, Sagittarius, this month after you see this, guys, that money comes to me easily and freely as I am letting go more and more of my self-limiting beliefs. And make that your affirmation. Make that your affirmation. You know, I am manifesting what it is I desire, what it is that fulfills me in life, what it is that brings me stability and comfort. I am manifesting this in my life the more I let go of my insecurities, my self-limiting beliefs. This too looks like potentially here, guys, for some of you, that maybe there was an issue with like the homestead, and that this father figure could be playing out in here too. That, okay, maybe a father figure in your life, whether you're a couple or you're single, is saying like, don't worry about this anymore. You know, you're going to be inheriting some sort of home, some sort of finance that, again, restores stability, restores structure, restores your finance. It's like the foundation that stabilizes the future for many of you, and there's wisdom attached to it. There's like paternal wisdom attached to it, I really feel like. Some of you, again, the relationship may have new exciting things going on because there's children involved again. This relocation, that Six of Swords energy, for some of you may be about, and that's why that celebration of anticipation to change. Okay, so here's another story now. I'm seeing it now. Some of you are actually relocating. You've got to let go of. You've got to let go of what you've become comfortable with and complacent with. Here, Sagittarius, you've got to let go of that energy of complacency, especially when it comes to relationships, especially when it comes to your self-love. So that way you can move forward and literally like relocate into new abundance in your life, new financial stability, children, marriage, financial opportunity, success. That's your key components to all of that there, Sagittarius, is your letting go of self-limiting beliefs. Truly. Letting go of self-doubt. Communicating clearly is really big here for you guys, because you have everything you need to manifest it as long as you give up the self-limiting beliefs. Okay, now, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, don't forget to do so. Leave me a comment below. And again, Sagittarius, as always, thank you for being here. Always happy to have you. Your Archangel message is from Gabriel. It says, as you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important to you right now. So for some of you Scorpios out there, I hear stepfather. I hear stepfather. Stepfather, stepmother, stepwife, whatever it is. And self-love. Nurture yourself like you would nurture others. Show yourself the same compassion as you would show a child. And if you're in a relationship with a child, you're a parent of a child or a step-parent of a child, nurture that child as well. So be compassionate to yourself and to others. Blessed be, Sagittarius.